Hello, it's the Ghetto Heiress, and feels like a cliche, especially in my family these days, to say this is my first YouTube video. But it is. My 9-year-old son, you can find him on YouTube as Builder Kid 2Ds. Started his first video a few weeks ago and has inspired um, family members to go ahead and get on what we've been saying we're going to do for a while. And one thing that my older sister Eber, at Eber's Amuse, also on YouTube, it's a shout out video. She was explaining to me that if for nothing else, especially when you're creative, you need to get it out. Just let it out. Don't leave this planet without letting your voice be heard in some platform. So that was big for me because I, for far too long, have gone a long time without letting my voice, my creativity, my thoughts, my imagination just flourish and just let it go. So here I am. I call myself the Ghetto Heiress because I have inherited a portion of a music catalog from my father, the late producer, writer, arranger, Charles Stepney, and he left a wonderful legacy of music and a wonderful catalog and art that has touched so many people's lives that I'm very appreciative to be a part of such a legacy. And along with all of that pride and joy you feel, came a lot of difficult, turbulent business dealings that lead to family stress and interesting lifestyles, the whole nine. So it's an oxymoron kind of lifestyle. It actually came out of me during a therapy session, trying to explain to my therapist, who after several sessions still did not seem to quite get what I was trying to get her to understand about my life, which I find is I live a duality that's very difficult for people to understand about me at a real level, at an authentic level. And I felt like if she was going to be the healthcare practitioner to help me, she needed to really get it and not just kind of understand, but she needed to get it. So, I'm explaining to her and I'm frustrated and then a rant. I kind of was like, I just have this weird Ghetto Heiress existence, and a light bulb went off for her. And actually for me too. A light bulb went off because I never called myself an heiress, when in fact that's what I really am. And at the time, I think Paris Hilton was really hot, so the idea of an heiress meant that you were ditzy and dingy and blonde and stupid, uber rich, which I was none of those things, but yet and still an heiress with all the connotations that go along with that. I had an interesting conversation with my son the other day. Builder Kid's helping me out, making a little noise, sorry. And I had explained to him what it was like to be rich or wealthy and cash poor. And, it was just, again, one of those highlighted situations where he's like, well, do we have money or do we not? And I was like, we have money. We have assets. We are rich, but we are not liquid right now. I don't think he got it. But it's interesting, to have that existence and have to begin to explain those things to your son. But that's, one aspect of the roller coaster ride that my experience as an heiress has been. So when you're always up and down financially, that can lead to emotional ups and downs and highs and lows. And it can lead to some pretty ghetto shit, pardon me, that you end up learning to live by. Because down is down, and some downs are really rough. I'm going through a terrible down right now. The highs can be super high, but you can have some nice mediums, and some of those ghetto tendencies, ghetto ways get you through. And what happens is you become somewhat fearful to let go. So as I am growing spiritually, I am trying to learn to keep my vibration in those highs, no matter what the circumstance or the situation looks like, because the times that I have been successful in doing that, I've learned help to elevate me in all areas of my life. So that's a little history on the Ghetto Heiress part. Um, and I just look forward to sharing with you. I hope that I can say things to other people in a similar situation or not so similar situation that my experience can just be an aid. Um,